Well, there goes my link to civilization. Hopefully this isn't going to be a mistake. So we have started at Sandia Crest, 10,678 feet above sea level. And our goal is to ride all the way down through Placitas, all the way back to my car in Bernalillo, New Mexico. So we're gonna lose thousands of feet. We're gonna drop through a bunch of life zones. Temperature's gonna skyrocket. Right now it's a cool 64 degrees. And we'll see how this adventure goes. So this is a fir tree. One way that we know it's a fir tree is if you take a needle and rub it between your fingers, it doesn't roll. It is flat and friendly. And by friendly, it's not pointy on the end. So this is a fir tree. An old favorite has made a return. A fairly fresh pile of bear scat right in the middle of the trail. And I don't really have any bear protection other than hoping he hears me come. So let's hope that happens. One thing that I don't ever really discuss very much on these videos is how much work goes into maintaining these trails. So certain sections are adopted and maintained by certain groups. And this section is used as cross-country ski trails. We can see that by the blue mark on the tree. And we really appreciate their help. Man, I know these vista shots don't always turn out or translate the video, but it'd be criminal not to stop and try and show you. That's incredible. We're stopped at Balsam Glade, so we're only about 7 miles into our trip, but we're done, I think, the hardest part. Now we head down New Mexico 165, and that was sort of the impetus for this video. A couple days ago, one of our subscribers was asking about the condition of New Mexico 165, which runs from Placitas up here about halfway up the mountain. So we went to the top, we got halfway down. Now we're gonna take 165 and see how the road is. Were you expecting this? Probably not. This is beautiful Las Huertas Creek. This is the only running water in the Sandia Mountains. We don't get to talk about this one very much. This is a box elder maple or a Rocky Mountain maple. A lot of places it grows wherever, but here in New Mexico it's almost always found near water. So the picnic area here at Las Huertas was actually a CCC like side camp during the 1930s, and most of the rock work and things that you see if you come here were built by the CCC. Civilian Conservation Corps. We started way up there and we're slowly working our way down. This is really a part of the Sandias not many people see. kind of call it. I don't know if I call it the backside or what, but that's Palomas Peak up there. If you look pretty carefully, right there, center frame is a spiral staircase going up to a hole in a cliff. That is not somebody's weird house or an old mine or anything. That is Sandia Man Cave. We actually have a video where we go into that cave and explore it, but it has a fascinating history behind it. There's actually a professor who claimed to have found artifacts in there that would have meant that humans had occupied this area much earlier than previously thought, but it has all been pretty much discredited based on what I've read. So to get back to that question, would I bring a passenger car up this road? You could make it, but I would only bring a passenger car that you didn't like very much. But a truck or a SUV or something like that, yeah, that would make it no problem. So that was the end of the dirt road, and now we have about 5 miles of pavement, and then I think we're gonna hit a little bit more single track. That's our old friend, the Cholla cactus. There are the Sandia Mountains behind it. We're definitely back in the desert. We rode all the way across the Sandias, down this ridge, and then out through this canyon. And now we still have a little bit more desert riding to do. Well, we started in the 60s in a alpine zone, and here we are in the hundreds down in the juniper grassland desert zone. Well, we made it back to the car. We lost well over 5,000 feet. We gained over 40 degrees in temperature. We went from the 60s to over 100. We went 25.47 miles. We went through about 4 or 5 different life zones. We went from the spruce fir life zone on top of the mountain to juniper grassland down below or in the desert. And we had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will catch you on the next one.